Hi guys, it's Coco, shooting from a slightly different location today, but I had the best light here, so that is why. So today I wanted to do a little my life video again, where I do anything that I want, and today I wanted to chat about something that's been important to me lately, which is mental health. So I wanted to talk about this. I know this video is not going to be viewed a lot, and it's not supposed to be. This is a video for like those 3 people who watch this and are like, oh yeah, that really helped. So yeah, this is for you guys, and I'm going to try to make this a learning video or a building up video and give you guys some tips that have personally helped me to keep my mental health in check. Because mental health is a thing where, because we don't really see it or we can't really measure it yet, it's sometimes disregarded and put off as something that maybe happens to you, but not something that you have to constantly work on. And in my opinion, it is something to work on every single day, just as well as you would work on your health and work out and eat right. Same thing goes for your mental health. It's very, very important to, you know, work on that too every single day. And yeah, so that's why I'm making this whole spiel. So in my life, I've struggled with mental health a lot. I don't know if I have more than others. I'm not making any assumptions about that. One thing I do know though is that some stuff has happened in my childhood which really like fucked me up basically. And also I have a tendency towards depression, which is just genetic. So I have both a tendency towards depression and addiction. And my addiction is not necessarily to like booze or whatever like that, which, you know, it could be, but it's also like whatever I'm doing. So like it can be work, sending out packages, or being on Instagram. Whatever I do, I obsess over and I get addicted to, basically, which is really, really bad. I feel like my neck looks a little bit weird today. Don't know why. Okay, anyway, so whatever I do, I tend to develop addictions over, which is also something genetic. And then also some of my relatives have always been on antidepressants, and I do have a genetic tendency towards that, which came out a lot during the first few years of high school. I would have these nights where I just couldn't stop crying, and I still have really, really low moments sometimes, like a few days ago, where I can't stop crying and feeling really, really bad, and I just don't know what to do with myself. So that's a little bit of my background story. And what I've learned over the years, like I've finally become an adult a little bit ago. I'm 18 years old, which is adult in the Netherlands. I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so point number 1, which I already mentioned in the beginning, mental health is something that you work on every single day to keep yourself okay. Now, the period of time where I personally go through the most trouble is during winter. So this kind of time where it gets dark really early. It's like 3 o'clock right now. I know it's going to be dark in 2 hours. Yeah, darkness and stuff really, really gets me down. I'm very, very sensitive to weather. Find out, first of all, what you're sensitive to. Are you sensitive to people around you? Are you sensitive to your work schedule? Are you sensitive to light? You know, I'm personally sensitive to light. So what priorities for me are in my life is that I need to live somewhere where I have a lot of windows, like a lot of sunlight comes in. And also during the winter, I have to make sure that I get enough vitamin D. Now this sounds so stupid maybe, but vitamin D is what you get from the sun. And when there's not a lot of sun, people during the winter develop a lack of it sometimes. I mean, here in the Netherlands they do. And it can really work on your mood. So in order to stay happy throughout winter, something that you can try is to take vitamin D. For me, it really, really helps. It's basically like my sunshine vitamins. So yeah, maybe a weird tip, but can get you through your winter blues. Another thing that I notice as a person is, because I'm so busy in my head, I'm really affected by a busy surrounding. So crowded areas, screaming kids, loud colors around me, like loudly decorated rooms with a lot of stuff in it, people who can't stop talking, like really busy people, which maybe I'm even one of, but like I am, but I'm not. Like I can have really busy moments at times, but most of the time I'm kind of like laid back, chill. Like, you know, I have my peaks, but I'm not a constantly busy person. People who talk a lot, I love that. I think it's so fun and entertaining, but they really drain my energy, I know. So I just know that these factors really have an impact on my mental health. And so what I try to do is I try to consciously make sure that I don't overdo on them. So I don't go clubbing too much, I don't see friends all the time. Like, I keep my social life on a down low for my happiness, because I know like being in a lot of busy situations really gets me really stressed and unhappy. Decor wise, I've recently taken all my wallpaper off my wall in my bedroom. It had like birds on it, and I replaced it with completely white paint. Really helped my mental health. So yeah, I'm always busy with my surroundings, making sure that my surroundings feel cozy. So now during the winter, I am buying like these warm lights and fairy lights and stuff, putting them up to make myself feel cozy, and like candles and stuff. Take care of yourself, make sure that you feel happy. And like I said, like busyness is just like, I like hecticness, as in I like cities, and I like party crowds where there are crowds and they're busy but you're still like alone in them. I hate it when it's like a surrounding that really impacts me, you know, that I get really drained from. I don't really know how to explain them properly. So another thing is my work schedule. I have a tendency, because I have this tendency to get addicted to something, I get addicted to working, to work hours where I work from 8 a.m. to like 1 o'clock in the middle of the night. And constantly, like I take 0 breaks. And it's because I love my job, I love what I'm doing, but I'm like in my sweatshirt and stuff right now because I'm like in bed and everything today, so I'm not wearing any jewelry. But I have a jewelry line, link to it's down below, which I just work like so many hours on every day. And then I also have an addiction to my phone, so I'm on my phone a lot, so I schedule things. From after this video, I'm gonna edit this video, put this video up, and then I'm gonna stop, you know? That's gonna be my day. So it's very important for me to make a conscious decision, like I'm not gonna do too much, I'm gonna stop, draw a line, make sure I know my limits. Another thing that I would like to tell you is to try out as much as you can. And this is for me too. I've experimented a lot. I studied science for 6 years, and you know, I'm a very scientific person. I'm not like, you know, woo, whatever, but I do believe that there's like different methods and like herbs and stuff that can really help to calm you down, soothe you, help your mental health, like meditation, Reiki, I don't know if you guys, how you guys would pronounce it, Reiki, massages, going to the spa, listening to certain like musics with like certain like sound levels, frequencies, really helps me. I've actually downloaded an app, not sponsored. It's called Zen Send. Let me show you real quick. Oh, I'm gonna get like, no, Game Center, I don't even care. Here, it's called Zen Send, and I do this when I can't sleep at night and I'm really busy in my head. I just do these like really boring games with not a lot of flashing stuff. It's just like sand and like bamboo, and it really helps calm me down. But yeah, also different types of oils with different vitamins in it, and just like maybe some spiritual stuff might really be able to help you out. So even though it might just be like a mental thing where it doesn't really work, but it still works because you believe in it, doesn't matter. If it works, it works. And I personally, like, let me tell you, I'm such like a scientific person. Like I don't have like religion or whatever like that, but I do believe, because I've tried stuff, that there are so many alternative methods and like spiritual things that can actually help you out with your mental health. So, you know, give it a try. What have you got to lose? Another thing is to talk about it. I personally know that it really helps me to vent sometimes, and just I need that. So don't like crop up like in yourself and just like until you explode. Try to get it out, and if you can't get it out to family or friends, throw it out on the internet, start a blog, put it on Twitter, like make a Twitter account just for ranting, but put it out into the void so that you don't have to hold on to everything. Lastly, what I want to say is what really helps to keep me happy is to have a schedule. So I plan everything and I write everything down. Everything that I'm thinking that I have to remember, I write it down. All the dates, all the to-do things, whatever, so that they're out of my mind, so I can stop worrying about them. And they're there, I'm secure that they're there, I don't have to worry about them anymore. It can just give you so much, like, lift such a weight off your shoulders. So yeah, that was my mental health tips video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye!